let's get started. So I'm going in with the L'Oreal Hyaluron Expert. I had a bit of a technical issue, that's why I'm a bit late. 12 minutes by all accounts. I did say I was going to be in bang on 6. This cream is so nice. I'm not happy with these spots here. I think the SPF may have done it. Or maybe it's just the hormone imbalance. Or my polycystic ovary syndrome. Not quite enough for that cheek. Right, so that's that. Feeling really sickly today. I want to go in with the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Eye Base. There isn't much left. Not enough to get me to next month anyway. Hi. Is it Tracy or Phoebe? Sorry I have to keep asking this question. But I never know who it is. Okay. We've probably got a couple more uses, then I'll be done with that. Then I won't know what to put down here. I'll find some up. Tracy. Hi again, Tracy. Thank you for keeping me company. Because at the moment you're the only person talking to me. Right, let's get that primer out I love the most. Right. So for all you regular watchers who are watching later, we know how I feel about this. This is coming to its end as well. I do have 5 more, but I'm not going to be opening them. I'm going to be using what I've got. So I'm sure I have at least one, no, I have 2 other pore primers, and they need to be used before they go bad. They're pretty new though, so when I say pretty new, they were bought end of last year and opened end of last year, so it's not like they're gonna go bad anytime soon. I think you get 12 months off them. Very welcome. Well, thank you, I appreciate it. Right, so just here and here, and I've still got a bit left, so I might do the chin again. Hopefully we'll be able to get through this video because it's relatively early without the neighbours going outside my window, or what seems outside my window. Because I'm not a fan of that, as you know. Oh yeah, we'd finished yesterday. We'd finished this glowy primer, so that's an empty. I'll be talking about that when I do the next 24 in 2024 project pan update. That won't be for a while because I've just done one. So now then, for glowy product, I've got this. It's really good. It's the Essence Glow Glow Go, and I compare this to Charlotte Tilbury's is it Hollywood Flawless Filter? Sure it is. I compare it to that. It's definitely better than the e.l.f. Halo Glow. But Phoebe was telling me she's got the Rimmel one. Well, I also know she's got the Rimmel one because I saw her using it. And that looks good, but I'm just on this no buy, aren't I? So I can't buy it. Hello to everyone else that's here. Oh, that's so glowy, isn't it? Gosh, I love a good glow. Right, so for foundations, what am I wearing? I don't think I'm going to wear the one I wore yesterday. I'm wondering now. I'm wondering if it's this that's breaking me out. It's an old product. Right, so I'm not going to use this for a week. And then I'm going to use it again. And if I get spots, it's probably this. Rather than this. But saying that though, this has broke me out. I don't know if it is this. It could be hormones, polycystic ovary syndrome, anything. I've had like spots, but I feel like this is the culprit. Don't buy Charlotte Tilbury. Never was impressed with her products. I bought the Hollywood Flawless Filter. Do you know the one in the small bottle, the mini size? I really, really like that. The only other products apart from that I've enjoyed are her lipsticks. I absolutely love her lipsticks. The Matte Revolution ones though, not the cream version. Not really that impressed with the cream version. But yeah, you can definitely get dupes of that Hollywood Flawless Filter. You don't need to spend that much money on it, but I do like that. But as for like powders and things like that she's brought out, the airbrush, oh, what's it called? The airbrush flawless powder or something along those lines. Not a fan, I've got to say. Right, let's try the Fenty. The Fenty's also pretty old. I won it in a giveaway. So let's try this. So this one is called, it's a Pro Filter Hydrating Longwear Foundation. It's in the shade 120. Yes, but those eye products made my eyes weep. Really, did they? I have got, my friend sent me the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Quad. Now, I had the bigger version, the bigger palette, and I gave that away to my friend Karen in Australia. Just because I didn't like it. I've never been a fan of the eyeshadow palettes. I've got quite a few. I've got Vintage Vamp, Pillow Talk, and another one that I can't remember the name of. But for the most part, I use the palettes to put my makeup on. Apart from the new Pillow Talk one, I need to go through the older palettes that I've got and do a second chance Sunday on them as well. Hi, Alice. I've said hi. You're back with us again then. It's a good foundation, this. Would I rush out to buy it again? No, not at all. I just prefer drugstore. What's your favourite foundation, Tracy? I've only got, I think, 3 high-end foundations in my collection. That's the Urban Decay, I think it's called Hydrator or something like that. There's Fenty one, and then the Uma Beauty one. Not the Uma Beauty by Sharon C, just Uma Beauty. And that's not worth the money. I would not recommend that. For a start, the colour doesn't match me. That's why I got the Uma by Sharon C, because I wanted to mix them. And they look okay mixed. But it's a case of me just using the tiniest amount of the Uma Beauty one. And I just feel like just decluttering it. Maybe passing it on to my niece. Just too dark for me. It Cosmetics liquid and Bare Minerals powder. I've been really enjoying the Laura Geller powder foundation. I've had it for so long in my collection and it's only now I'm enjoying it. It's because I found the right brush. I might put some of this Face Facts Vitamin C on the sponge and just tap it over the foundation. See, this is vitamin C, so if I can use vitamin C in here, then it's not vitamin C that I'm possibly breaking out over, is it? And I know it's different strengths of vitamin C that they put in each product, but I've had a lot of vitamin C products down the years and I've never had a problem, so I'm just wondering if it could be something else, a different ingredient, if it is that actual product that's breaking me out. I always love Laura Geller from QVC. That's where I got mine from originally. That's how old it is. And I've got a couple of her blushes. No, actually, I've only got one. I gave the other one to my mum. And I got that from TK Maxx. And I'm sure I've got a lipstick of hers somewhere, a liquid lipstick. I should do a video, like a live, using those products. Like, I'm sure that foundation, it wasn't my first foundation that I ever bought. I don't know if you've heard of the brand Laval. Oh my gosh, when I first started using foundation, I was a train wreck. I didn't know what colour to get, and I always thought, I never knew, like, bronzer. I didn't know bronzer at the time, so I would go really, really dark. Like, I'm talking, when I'm saying dark, I'm talking like 3 or 4 times what I am now. So my face would be brown. Oh, it's so embarrassing telling you all this. My face would be brown and then there'd be white here. And my brother would say to me, Mum, can you not tell her how to do makeup? Because I didn't really put makeup on. I used it when I used to go out. God, I must have looked awful. Like when I went out to the pub, I would put it on then. But like, I wasn't a regular makeup wearer until I started watching YouTube. 10 years ago, I started my channel off, you know, and then I came off YouTube because I was going through some personal issues, like I was going through a divorce and that. So I started a blog and then I started watching YouTube again and I just got obsessed with makeup. And now I do love it, but it's kind of a case like, I feel like it's got a shelf life a little bit. I'm just going to go on with this Body Collection concealer. I want to use it up. I just feel like all this makeup I've got, I'm not always going to have it. And this is why I'm doing this Keep or Declutter series, really, because that's essentially what it is. whether I'm going to keep or declutter the palette that I'm using in the Second Chance Sunday. So yeah. Hi, PC. Sorry I don't know your name. Wasn't you in yesterday's live? I'm sure you were. Michelle. Hello. Feels like it's been forever. How are you? Right, let me just blend this concealer out. Great. Oh, I'm glad. Have you made a decision on that Natasha Denona palette yet, Michelle? Whether you're going to get it or not? I was thinking about it today. That golden one, the new one. Is it even out yet? I saw it on Trend Mood's page. I'm like, oh my gosh. But then I thought, no, Andy. No. You can't have it. Right, I'm going to put some lip oil on. And then I'm going to do brows. Right. So the lip oil is a very, very inexpensive one called Technique. They're based in the UK. And it says it's a plumping one. I disagree. If it is a plumping one, it doesn't tingle. Sometimes it'll tingle the back of my throat though. Right, brows then. I think I'm going to get it, but wait for it to go on sale one day because I already have 2 gold palettes. I've got the bigger gold palette she came out with, and I've got that mini gold, but these golds, this is me trying to justify it, these golds in the golden palette from what I've seen, and I've like done a bit of a close-up on it. I did want to dupe that palette and just talk about it on the channel. I don't think I've got the right shades. I mean, I think what I'm going to have to wait is for someone to do swatches on it and whatnot and see if I can dupe it. But those golds, see, this is the justification part. Those golds look like, they don't look like the same in any of her other palettes. And that's why she'll sell it, I think, anyway. Just pushing the brows out. Yeah, it does have some pretty light shades too. Yeah, that's right. Part of me just doesn't want to get it, but part of me's like, oh, but it's so pretty. I can just watch it on somebody else's channel. I mean, there's someone, I can't remember who it is. She is a seller. She sells stuff. So she'll buy stuff and then she sells it on. So she buys stuff to review and then she puts it on. I think it's on her mascara to actually sell on. She's not a big channel. She's not the biggest channel. I think she's like 600 subscribers. I mean, I'm not saying she's a small channel either, but obviously in comparison to some of the other bigger influencers who will do reviews on it, you know what I mean? It's, why can't I think of it? It's because I watch that many different people. And I think there's this girl in Canada as well who's a small subscriber. She's 90, I think she's just reached 90. She's called Tammy Robichaud or something like that. I really like her content. She does get ready with me all the time, like every single day. And I said to her, I said, have you not thought about doing lives? Like for me personally, I get more views from a live than I do normal content. And I don't have to sit there for hours on end. I'm just going to go in with a Juvia's Place Eye Sculpt Eye Shade Brow Gel. Don't have to sit there for hours on end and edit. Editing is the worst. But sometimes it's got to be done, like on my Shop My Stash. I wouldn't do a live Shop My Stash, I don't think. I have hinted at it before, and I wouldn't do Project Pan Lives. I'll probably cave and just get it at launch. Let me know if you get it. Send me a message on Insta if you get it, and if you've got a video out on it, because I'll watch yours first. I'm scared to do a live. Hello. No. If you ever want to do a live with me. We can do a live together. And then you'll like be like, you'll do your lives by yourself from then onwards. There's nothing to be scared about. You've got a lot of subscribers. Just put it on your community tab. They'll want to watch. Honestly, Michelle, I was scared the first go around that I did it. I'm like, no one's going to come in. But people do come in. Even non-subscribers come in. I've had like subscribers from these lives. So, yeah. Let me know if you ever want to do a live together. I'm more than happy to do one. Right, so brows. Oh, I need powder on. Okay, so I've been using this collection Hydra setting powder. I pulled this into my Shop My Stash. I had this illusion it was going to be like the Becca one. Do you know the Becca one? I don't know what it's called. Some of you guys might know what it's called. But the Becca one, it's a loose powder. And I'm sure it was a Hydra. It had Hydra somewhere in the title of it. But it, like, people were saying it was like wet when you put it on. Or it felt wet. This does a bit. I don't know if it's the brush though. I don't know if it's a brush or if it's the powder. Powder feels a bit cold. I don't do it everywhere, so I want some glow. Bronzer. So what's everyone doing today? It's actually bank holiday weekend here, and I didn't know. Went to my sister's, when was it? I think Friday. And I said to Sabina, I said, I'm losing track of my days. Because like I'm thinking it's a day ahead. And she said, well, that's what happens on bank holiday weekend. And I said, what do you mean? And she went, it's bank holiday on Monday. And I'm like, no, it's not. Spring bank holiday. I'm like, we've just had one. Oh, so no wonder I feel like I'm so behind. What am I doing? Don't need to go in there. I want bronzer. Right, we're going to go with this e.l.f. putty bronzer. I really like this. But there's so many cream bronzers that I want to try. I want to try the Rare Beauty, like, stick. The Mario stick. This one's in tan lines. Sorry about that, guys. My connection went down. It seems to go down in lives. So yeah, I was just saying you can see I like it because I've hit pan. So I tend to put cream on, then go in with a powder over the top. It's easier with a stick though, isn't it? blending that now before I put the powder over the top. Yeah. I mean, I should have realised it was spring bank holiday, because when I went into the city centre the other day, to the job centre, there was a fair on. So I'm like, okay. Didn't even question it. I think that'll do. Right, so we're going to go in this palette now, and I'm going to use this bronzer here. It's a Tanya Bear bronzer. You guys remember her from YouTube? Where's the brush? Oh, it's here, I think. Back in the day, I used to watch Tanya Bear all the time. Hi, Swampy. How are you? I'm well, thank you. I'm going to turn the light down. I feel like I'm being washed out and you can't really see what I'm doing. I like this glow here. I always say this in my lives. I feel like you can see more when I do like live than you can see when I get ready with me. When I do them like, you know, like just normally. I'm good, thank you. Oh, that's great. I'm glad to hear it. I think this is your first time on my channel, isn't it? I've never seen that username before. Correct me if I'm wrong. Or maybe you've been here before and haven't spoken, and that's completely fine too. Because a lot of people don't want to speak, and yeah, I don't mind that. I speak for the lot of us. Right, what I tend to do with bronzer, because I don't want to be too muddy, and I like to kind of chisel it out a little bit. So I'll go back in with a Collection Hydra setting powder. Where's that brush? Yeah, first time. Thought so. You've got a unique username, so I would have remembered. Right. Feel like I want to use a different blusher from the one that I used yesterday. I'm going to tap that out though. Oh, aging is not... Well, I don't think I look too bad for 46, but I hate the lines under my eyes. Right, let's see what we can use, what other blusher we can use that I haven't already used. So I mean, the only ones in here I haven't used are these Tarte ones, and also this one here. I don't think I want to use any of them. We'll go through to my singles. Damn, you look younger. I get told that all the time. I did this thing on TikTok the other day. There's this trending app that's going around that tells you how young you look. So I thought I'd do it, and I thought it's going to tell me I look older than what I look. And it said I looked 32, and I'm like, yes, I'll take that. Right, blush. I've got to bear in mind though the palette I'm using. So the palette I'm using is the Natasha Denona Mini Star. So let's just put that to the side. So it's got to be fairly neutral, right? And damn, I've only got orange. Oh. I think this is a highlighter from Colourpop. Yeah. Right, let's just do this. Show it to you now. I'm going to do this Odin's Eye one. It is fairly neutral. It's orange, but it is fairly neutral. It's the shade Warm... Oops, I nearly dropped it. Warm Sun. So that's what it looks like. Very cute. I've got another one in a different shade. I didn't buy this. A friend bought it for me. So, first time using it today. Let's try it out. Make sure that there's I've wiped the pink off it. I think it's just stained at this point. Also, I have a question. All right, what's the question? Where have you bought that beautiful cardigan from? An earlier stream really suits you. This one. If you're talking about the mustard yellow one I had on yesterday, I bought it from Primark. It was only £14. When did I buy it? In the winter. So I've not had it too long. Could you show it? No worries if not. I did show it just then. Maybe you missed it. So it's just a wrap cardigan. So basically it has, oh, this is the shorter bit. Right. And then it has this great big long thing that oh, it's hard to do. Right, yeah, it's down here. So then that goes through there. And then this one here goes around the back. Would have been better if I just put it on, wouldn't it? So yeah, it just ends up looking like that, basically. It is nice. I was worried at first about, you know, about the material of it, because it felt a little bit like wool. I don't think it is. It was like a red buttoned one. When? I don't have a red buttoned. Are you sure it was my live? I don't have a red button cardigan jumper. And I've certainly not done a live in the last couple of days with one. I had that one on yesterday. You've worn it a week. Bull crap. Bullshit. There's no need to come on here and be rude. Because I can just report you. It's as simple as that. We was getting along so nicely. 8 days. Who, me? What do you mean? No, not you. Read the chat. Right, highlighter. What am I using? I want to use something different from yesterday. So we're going to go in with the Colourpop Lantern first. Right, so this is really, really pretty. It's a bit, I think it's going to be a bit dark, so I'm just going to put a bit on. Oh, look at that. For a start, I don't actually do lives for 8 days. This is just going back to that message that you've just sent. For a start, I don't do lives for 8 days. And I don't film content for 8 days either. So you've got your facts wrong, I'm afraid. Sorry about that, guys. Right, I'm going to go in with the Hourglass finishing powder from the Ambient Lighting Edit Universe. Why did my comment reappear, Andrea? What do you mean? I don't know what you mean. Sorry, Tracy. Right, I'm going to get some setting spray. We're going to use the Technique Glow Setter. Do this first. Because yesterday I forgot to do it. And I only remembered when I got the eyeliner on. Right, eyeshadow primer. Live cut out. When? Just now? I know it cut out before. Probably about 20 minutes ago. Something to do with the Wi-Fi, that. But how long ago are you talking about, Tracy? I put way too much on this eye. Right, so now we just need to gosh, everything's dropping. I'm just going to go in with this Revolution palette. The shade here. Right. Now the piece de resistance. Eyeshadow. Right, so I'm not too sure whether these shades, I think this is more rosy toned. This one from the Mini Retro. So I don't know if I'm going to be using that as well, because I think they're quite similar shades. Let's just swatch them. So we'll swatch the Mini Retro one first, the matte in that. I think I might have to, no, we won't go in with it twice. And then we've got this one from the Mini Star. And this one is a little bit lighter. Okay, let's try the Mini Retro first, because I do need to use it to do an update on it for the fun size. It's the fun sized project pan, not the that's expensive one. I always get mixed up because I'm doing that many projects at the moment. Love the makeup so far. Thanks, Chloe, and welcome. Right, so we're going to go in with this one. It does have a little bit of a dip. Oh, thank you. Thanks for the compliments. It's nice getting compliments. Especially when, you know, people come in and hate. There's just no need for it, I don't think. I don't know why people do it. Where do you buy this stuff? What stuff? These palettes. These palettes are bought online. You can buy them from Cult Beauty in the UK. I don't know, whereabouts is it you live? I'm in the UK. Oh, like me. Yeah, so Cult Beauty. Who else does them? We've got a Sephora now, haven't we? Like, we've got a Sephora online that you could get them from. We've also, I don't know if that Sephora in the Trafford Centre is open yet. I know that there's definitely one in London. But for me personally, it's too far. Don't live close to it at all. Cult Beauty. Look fantastic, do them. And I can't remember the others. But there's quite a lot of places that do Natasha Denona now. I've had this palette ages. Well, I've had both of them ages. And this is why I'm trying to establish whether I want to keep or declutter. I went in the one in the Trafford Centre. So it's open then. It's really good. How big is it? Is it big? I'm just going in with the Revolution contour palette I've got. My Tesco club card is gone. Has it? Why? Where's it gone? Yes, so big. Maybe one day I'll get there. Right, I'm going to go on with the other palette now. So this is the one that we're kind of testing today to see if I want to keep or declutter. I don't know, I've lost it. Have you been to Tesco's? Has anyone handed it in? Have you asked? Because that's the first place I'd look. Or ring them and get a replacement card. It's too light. Hi PC. I'm still here. I mean, yes, but they said sure, so I'm getting it. Also, you've already asked them for it. Oh, my eyes are itchy. It's that hair, isn't it? Hopefully it's the hair and not the eyeshadow. So, come on guys, what's everyone's favourite brand of makeup? You know, I don't even know what mine is. I've got that much, which is why I'm doing these videos. I have been liking Glaminatrix. Hi Jamie, don't worry about it. We're doing the best bit now anyway. The eyeshadow. I'm going to end up dropping this thing. Oh my god, when I do eyeliner and my mascara, I do my eyelashes and I almost cry. Why? Do you mean false lashes or... I got the Rare Beauty in the shade Hope. It's so pretty, it would probably look good on you. I got the one Happy. Do you mean the blush? What did you get, the liquid blush or the powder blush? Yeah, I've got Happy. I used that yesterday. So if you want to see what Happy looks like on a fair skinned girl like me, then go to the live and watch it. Even if you just fast forward to that point in the video, I'm not asking you to watch it all. You might want to see it, is all I'm saying. My lash curler makes it so hard. I don't use lash curlers. I don't think they make a difference on me personally, so I just don't bother with it. Okay, let's go in with this brown. Do these even have... I know they do have names on them, but like on this one, so I use it so much, all the names have come off. So, right, so Here is Orion. We've not used that yet. This one is called Attic, which is that light brown, which I've just used. So we'll go in with that brown, that dark brown now, which is called Earth. This one here. I need to go now, so bye. Okay, thank you for coming in. Bye-bye. Okay, in with the dark brown on this Refa 13 brush. Let me just... Right, so far the mattes are really, really good. There's not an issue here. But I feel like there's going to be only an issue with one eyeshadow, and that's a shimmer. And that's this one here. And I've actually used it on my nails, so that's what it is on my nails. So if it doesn't work out as an eyeshadow, I'll just keep it and I'll use it as nail polish. It's as simple as that, really, because all the other eyeshadows seem to be performing well. I'd need to try these two out as well at a later date, but yeah. Let's get some glitter glue on now. Last time I wore this mini star palette, I really didn't like it. I didn't like that particular shade, and it used to be one of my favourite shades, so it'd be interesting to see what I think this time. Whoops. Right, so now I'm going to go in with the Ted Baker black eyeliner to tightline with. Okay. Then I'm going to go in with the Wayne Goss eye core pencil on the lash line. Oh, I'm poking myself in the eye here. Right, let's start with the shimmer, the best part of the palette for sure. So it's this one, the darkest really in the palette. A lot of people have actually said they don't like this shade, but I bought it for this shade. I've actually got a shade very similar to this now in my Marvels. Is it Tiny? Yeah, Tiny Marvels. Yeah, see, it just does not seem to be pigmented. Not as much as it was. I will go in with a finger as well, but picks up better as nail polish. I do like it. We'll go in a second with the ring finger and stamp some on. See if we can get it more pigmented. It definitely gives that smoky eye, I think. Thanks, Tracy. I just don't know if it's... Like when I bought it, it was better, it performed better, but I have had it at least a good couple of years. But like I said, you know, if I don't like it for eyeshadow, I mean, it looks nice on the nails as well. So I could definitely just use it up for the nails. I feel like I'm going to hit pan on it soon. Okay, let's try with a finger then. Can you see how this bit here is like kind of dented in a bit? So that's what it looks like. It's definitely getting more pigmented with a finger. Like they say, you know, they say don't even attempt to put shimmers on with a brush. Just apply them with the finger. Okay, that'll do. And then I think I'm going to go back in with the... if I can speak for a minute, I think I'm going to go back in with the Natasha Denona Mini Retro with this really nice light pink here for inner corner. Oh, my back's killing. Right, so that's what that's looking like. And I'm going to need a lipstick. No, mascara first, isn't it? Let's take this lip oil off though. I'm just going in with the only mascara that I've got, the 17 Another Level Volume Mascara. If you're after a really inexpensive mascara, I definitely rate this one. It looks like I've got an oil slick on my eye. don't want to get mascara in my hair. Okay, lipstick then. I don't know what to wear. All my other lipsticks are in my bag. Would this one go, do we think? It's a Dior one. I think it would. Can't be bothered reaching over to my higher end ones. Let's just go in with this. So this is Dior. What shade? 881 Dior Addict Fashion Night. You won't be able to get it now. I've had it ages. And it's more like a balm than anything. Look at those spots. They need to be sorted out, don't they? Right. So, we're done. This is what it looks like up close. Yeah. If you've not already... Yeah, I like the lipstick. It's just really, really balmy and really moisturising, Tracy. So if you've not already liked, for the people that are watching after, I would really appreciate you hit that like button. It really does help me out. And I just massively appreciate you and your time that you've given me. And to everyone here as well, especially you, Tracy. Thank you for staying towards the end. I really do appreciate that. And I'll see you all in the next live, I guess. If you've not already subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. I've been seeing a lot of people, especially from the lives, subscribe, and I do massively appreciate that. And I'll see you all next time. I didn't know what to say then, but yeah, I'll see you all next time.